Lincoln Memorial wins 68-58. The Bulldogs now 19-10 overall. Coach, just some opening comments about the game, and if you watch a little bit of that women's game, kind of same thing. Tuscaloosa got up at halftime and just Wingate had to fight back so hard in the second half, just didn't have enough down the stretch, and kind of same situation for you guys.
Yeah, very similar. I thought we struggled taking care of the ball in the first half. We made 11 turnovers in the first half, and I really thought that was the difference in the spread. Otherwise, I think we've been right there. I thought we defended well. We held them to 41%. We didn't shoot the ball great, but we did a good enough job in that area. You just can't make 11 turnovers in a half. And they were anxious turnovers. They were poor decisions, maybe just a little too excited, and our tempo offensively got a little fast where we were trying to do something off one or two catch, and it just led to some poor decisions. But it's pretty understandable for a bunch of guys that really have never been in that situation before.
Coach, first half, Odell, Quan, and Jamie 8 for 13. The rest of the team was 1 for 12, only 2 points. And Pedro got a big night yesterday, and Ron came in, just couldn't didn't get in the groove. Just the rest of the team kind of struggled to help those guys, and once they were able to get started, again, part of that process of fighting back and having to go through those 3 guys only.
Yeah, I mean, it's we've been a team that we've found the open man, whoever he may be, and have capitalized on it just about all year. I know Odell and Jamie have led us in scoring most nights, but that third, fourth, and fifth guy has been a rotation of guys who just ever had the opportunity, and it just felt like we couldn't get that next guy going tonight. I thought Quan started to look like he had a chance, and then his foul trouble kind of broke his rhythm a little bit, and Chase struggled a little bit, and obviously Pedrick, as well as he shot it last night, just couldn't get one to go for us tonight. So it's going to be tough to win a basketball game with 58 points.
Yeah, I thought the first half, Quan had 2, Odell had 2, and Jeff got 3. It just looked like you were just you guys just trying to find ways to keep them safe. And that changed a lot because they finished the first half on a big scoring run, a lot to do with those guys not being able to stay out there.
Yeah, I mean we were playing Rob at the 4 for a while, and Pedrick at the 4 for a while, and I always think in big games that a couple of quick fouls on one of your post players can really change. Guards we can usually weather. We got enough guards over there to hang in there, but you got a limited supply of forwards, and you got them all in foul trouble. We were just trying to get the second half, and I thought with about 2 minutes to go, I thought we were going to be okay and could hang in there, and it just was a really bad finish, and maybe had a lot to do with who was on the floor for us that maybe normally wouldn't be.
They came out and stretched out to a 16-point lead, and you guys fought back. 11-2 run, got back within 3 points, but it just seemed like a lot of layups inside just bounced around and popped out, and just couldn't really get the roll down the stretch. And a couple of bounces might have been a different game.
Yeah, and I think Coach Baker said it last night. It's sometimes just a game of bounces, and we did. We had a few in that stretch when I thought we had a nice stretch that we could have made it even a better one if we'd have finished a couple layups. I know Jeff missed a wide open one. I think Odell missed one in there. So you capitalize on those, and maybe it becomes a 17-2 or 18-3 run, and now we get a chance maybe even to take the lead in this game. And it was a lot of work to get us back there and back in the game, but I didn't think they ever quit fight. I thought when we were down 16, I saw a group that I couldn't imagine admiring anymore. I thought they dug in and they decided they were going to do whatever they could, and my gosh, they put us back in the basketball game.
Thoughts on the season just generally, and everybody coming back next year is having to feel pretty good.
It does. It's two juniors that play, and the rest of them are freshmen and sophomores. So, I don't know if this was our time yet. Maybe it's a group that needed one more year, and to have a couple of senior veterans, I'm not so sure that that's not pretty similar to the team Lincoln Memorial had last year when they played so many young guys and really didn't have but one senior. So, seniors and veteran guys are important, and next year we're going to have a ton of them, and obviously I'm looking forward to having them back.
Because you wouldn't, you always say, let's not talk about NCAA until it's time, and now
It's time.
It's time finally. But Kat, talk about this run in the tournament. What did you think? I know you wouldn't tell your guys. What did you think going into Wednesday night against Brevard in your first round? You had to do, and what else had to happen? Variables and stuff like that. I mean, confidence-wise, coming up tonight for the final rankings.
Yeah, well, I thought we had to get to this game first off. I didn't think there's any way around that. Even if all the dominoes fell correctly in all the other leagues, we needed to get to this game. Needed Limestone to make sure that they won. I couldn't afford probably a Barton championship because that probably puts 3 Conference Carolinas teams, and now it's probably 2. And then obviously today needed to make sure that for Augusta State to beat Pembroke, and they did. So so the things we needed those things, and then the third trump was could we just win it and get ourselves in that way? We wouldn't have to worry. We'd be watching to see who we're going to play, and tonight we'll be watching to see if we're in. And and regardless of what happens tonight, if we go over there and we sit there and we don't get in, and I'm never surprised. You never know what's going to happen, but I would imagine with this group that if that happens, the feeling that they'll have after that will be one that'll probably stick with us for quite some time over the next few months, and help my team get better in the next few months.
Coach, congratulations on a great tournament, and regardless, best of luck next year.
Thanks, Ryan.